Hey, Soraya. Hey, Elantra. I'm doing good. How are y'all doing? Happy Tuesday. I know it looks a little different. Sorry about the boobage. Trying to control it here. I don't know how. You're out of control. Um, Hi. I love you. Good. I'm glad you're good. And yeah, I'm on the floor here today because I'm just kind of just doing some sewing. Okay, so let's see. I see you, Elantra. Let's see. Jerron. For Elantra. Let's see. Is Jerron going to contact her after their last conversation for Alondra and Jerron? Excuse me. And mind you, Alondra, this is a Mercury retrograde, right? And so conversation and communication can be a little iffy. Okay. So just be aware that if he is gonna come back, then the conversation between you two, it may be just to clear karma. Okay, so let's see what's going on here for Alondra. Alondra, is Jerron going to contact her after their last conversation? I've been kind of feeling into the energy and using the cards as just kind of a guide. So what I'm feeling is there's some stale feeling. It's just kind of like, okay, all right. I mean, I don't know. It feels like that's kind of how the last conversation ended. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Got the everything's fine card in reverse. Oh man. But then you got the 10 of swords straight up. Okay, so on the bottom of the deck. I love that this deck has two of the same cards. Okay, because this means that he was feeling like things are finally moving forward. Like things are gonna be better. Like these swords are gonna be pulled out. Okay, like we can get through this. Okay, and plus the of course the feeling is still like, man, like, you know, that was that was a little bit rough, but I can get over it. Okay, it looks like he will want to contact you. He'll want to nip it in the bud. He's gonna want to resolve it, to have some closure uh, about whatever it is that y'all were talking about. Yeah, and it looks like it's going to be pretty a pretty good conversation, pretty abundant conversation, and it looks like he's learning how to learn his lessons. He's learning his lessons pretty quickly nowadays. Okay, whereas before it would have taken a little longer. All right, but as far as contacting him, yeah, it's looking like it. Okay. Oh, definitely. Yep. The Two of Cups. He will. Oh, look, you've got all the friendliness card, and this is also romantically getting back together and coming back together, romantically strengthening. Okay, and then the two of you talking to one another. Just be sure you guys aren't at odds with one another, and make sure you're listening to each other. Okay. Um, you're welcome, Elantra. Congratulations. I'm hearing. Okay, and let me know. Let me know how everything goes, and if he contacts you, okay. But seriously, like just to kind of tag on to your reading, um, the the Mercury retrograde for the two of you in particular, it's looking like he's not going to his conversation and communication is not going to come back during the Mercury retrograde. The two of you are going to spend some time, I'm seeing, away from each other. I mean, not like completely, but you two are going to spend some time not talking to one another. Okay, and things become easier to resolve after the retrograde. Now, the both of you are going to be doing some reminiscing and thinking about each other during this retrograde, but Like I'm seeing like during the post shadow phase and into, after that is when actual communication is going to come in. Okay, for you, during the retrograde, just make sure that you're resolving with yourself, uh whatever, if you feel like you did something wrong in the conversation, or if he did something wrong in the conversation, just resolve with yourself, and forgive yourself, and forgive him for you, right? Forgive him because you want to be better, and because you want to strengthen yourself, and that will encourage his energy to also strengthen, okay, within you guys' connection. All right, let me know how it feels. Let me know. Oh, this is you, Soraya. Let's see. Wait. And Soraya, whenever you're ready, you can go ahead and ask your questions. And I am ready for you. Oh, I think I know what this is. Okay. All right, let's do it. Oh, Soraya, I ask you. So let you know if I would like to know. Hey, Tanisha. I was just thinking about you today. I have a question to ask you, Tanisha. Let me do Soraya's question first. And Soraya, mind you, you have 3 questions with the 22. All right. Let's see. For Soraya, she would like to know if from her and C's last conversation in 2020, if he blocked me because I scared him off, or if someone on his end blocked him. Okay. Let's see. Did from Soraya and C's last conversation in 2020, did he block her because you scared him off, or did someone else on his end block her? Or did someone on his end scare him off? And have to let me know. Okay, Mercury retrograde, y'all. You gotta be clear, and with me, you gotta be clear during this time, because like there have been so many times where I've done readings during retrograde, and it's like, oh no, wait, I meant this. Okay, but let's see here. Did he block Soraya? Did C block Soraya? Needed to learn a lesson because I was stuck between a rock and a hard place, so I'm gonna make a promise to myself and stick to it. Yeah. He yeah. He it's not because you scared him off, okay, but it was just like it was just like, okay, like I'm seeing like inquisitive, like a little bit worried, and it's just like okay, I don't know, but it doesn't look like it's fear. This is looking like it's just kind of like wariness, like okay, I don't know, I don't know. You know what? I'm not going to make this too difficult, and I don't want things to be too difficult right now. So I'm just going to go ahead and block this. Like I really just don't want to deal with this right now, because I don't know how to deal with it, and I don't know what's going on. Okay. You also got the 6 of Swords on the bottom of the deck, and this is an indication that he deep down inside, and this hasn't come to the surface yet. He wants to reconnect. He wants, if you guys did reconnect, it would be easier for you to communicate. And he is looking like since 2020, he's gotten a little better at communicating. He's a changed man, and there's still some worry here for some reason. And there's like this feeling of like if we did return, like to talk to each other, like what would I say? And like I would want to say the right things, and like I do want to get back in contact with her, but it's been so long. It's looking like he randomly looks at like your social media, or he's looking at your phone number, your contact on his phone, or whatever it is that he sees about you. It looks like there's something that he has Is this a book? It looks like some kind of yearbook or some kind of pamphlet. I'm even seeing like a pack of letters. Take it how it resonates. But he's got something he's got something physical that reminds him of you, and he keeps that. And like whenever he looks at it, he's just like, oh man, like all right, like Soraya, I just wonder how she's doing, you know. And so underneath of the Six of Swords, you got the Ace of Wands, which is talking about he more likely than not will take action to gain this connection between the two of you, because he'll be okay with ups and downs, okay, and he's gonna just take it moment by moment. All right. I just added him on Snapchat. I wanted to apologize. Okay. I also had a dream about him too. All right, there it is. So he is interested in reconnecting in his own time. Okay, don't rush the process and don't hope that it's gonna be tomorrow. You know, it could be, but you know, he's got to come up with the right words to say. Like even his energy is saying like, don't rush the process, and he's talking about don't rush the process in his own life, but don't rush the process with anything. Seriously, okay. Let me know how it feels. And yeah. I had a few dreams about Quincy, the high school crush. I just wanted to know if he thought about me. Okay, did Quincy think about Soraya? Is Quincy thinking about Soraya? Excuse spirit, what will you have her know? Soraya, no. Is Quincy thinking about Soraya? But 5 dreams this year. Wow. Is Quincy thinking about Soraya? Okay. We got the High Priestess. So there's some kind of intuitive connection here. So clearly about the dreams. There means to an end, awakening in order to collaborate. Okay, so he does think about you every once in a while, and it doesn't look like this is too heavy. But here on the bottom of the deck, you got the World, and he's hoping to gain some closure too. Like, oh, uh-oh. This looks like he actually had a crush on you too. Oh my goodness, right underneath is the sun. Yeah. Oh my goodness, with the King of Cups. So yeah, looks like he actually had a crush on you too, and is like sometimes he wonders. It's not like constant. He's not like obsessing over you, but like sometimes he wonder like, man, I wonder how she doing. Like I wonder how she looking. Like or I'm seeing she look good. Like uh-oh, you may have seen you on social media here recently. Okay, but I seen him on TikTok randomly too. We loved each other. Wow, yeah. And so he's wondering. And he's wondering if he could take action towards you. Like he's wondering if you got a man, and he's like super eager to connect and collaborate. Okay, he it's looking like he's had some realization about you here recently. As far even in the realm of collaboration and connection, like man, like I cared, like I was like I cared, like you know, and he's like trying to be like super cool about it. Okay, he's wondering if he should take some kind of action. It feels like he wants to. Hey, bunny. Okay, but he's a little caught up in his ego right now, so don't expect it like super soon. And if you do get into contact with him, uh, yeah, his ego has grown a bit. Okay, he's very different. He's grown to be very different since the last time the two of you were like connected. Okay, yeah, he's Capricorn. That's his card. Yes, this is a Capricorn card. And then you also got the Page of Pentacles, which is talking about like stepping off into a new adventure. Like I wonder if we could. I wonder if I could ask her out on a date. Like, oh, I wonder if I could. I wonder if I could. It feels like this is going through his mind a lot. And once again, on the bottom of the deck, you got the Six of Swords. Okay, so this is talking about It will get easier over time to communicate and connect. Okay. Oh yeah. All right. So yeah, he's thinking about you. It's looking like he's still kind of crushing hard, and there's a little bit of sexual energy here with the devil card, but it's like egotistical sexual energy, like I'm trying to smash. Okay, but that's not all that he's thinking about you. It's not just about smashing. Actually, since you got both the king and the queen of wands, it's more about passion, and this is a higher caliber of thinking about sexual intimacy. Okay, it's not wham bam thank you ma'am. He's like man, I wonder if the passion would be there, would still be there. Did you guys already do it? Doesn't matter whether you did it or not, but like I wonder if the passion will still be there. I wonder if we could connect in that way. I wonder if she would want to. It's like, but it's like, oh, like I want to, like, with that devil energy that got to. But he's a little more mature, but he's still grown a little into his ego. He's starting to learn how to check that and figure it out, but he's not as far along as other guys are. Okay, so just be aware of that. Hi, let me know how it feels. Tanisha, are you still in the room, darling? Because I wanted to ask you a question. And you still have a question, Soraya. What's everybody doing tonight? Oh. Okay, so I was wondering, Tanisha, are you doing like a work on a psychic network? Do you do stuff like that? And I was wondering if I do, if I do, if I do. Let me know. Okay, repeat that. Let's see. I was wondering if you did work on a psychic network, like if you do psychic readings on a website. Okay, let me know. Um, let's see because I think I've seen you, but I'm like I wonder if that's her. I don't know. For Soraya. Will she be accepted into the iTech program for January? The ITEC program for January. You're working on your website. Okay. So it wasn't you. It just had a similar name. It would like divinely guided. I think that's one of your handles on social media. That is your handle on social media. Yeah. But I saw that. I was like, I wonder if that's her. I wonder if she does it. But yeah. Sweet. Okay. Soraya, will Soraya be accepted into the ITEC program for January? Soraya, will you be accepted? Oh, girl, yeah, your heart's in it. This is where your heart's at. And so action's about to be taken. Let's see what else is going on for this. For Soraya, will she be accepted into the program? It's looking like she'll be accepted, and you'll get to start this program. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you gotta be patient. You're gonna have to wait for it, of course, and it might be a little bit tiring waiting for the actual message and waiting for the acceptance. Okay, but you will have to wait. It'll be pretty exciting. And even with the Page of Swords, try not to get caught up in a head trip, and try not to get all worrisome and overthinky about it. Okay, you definitely want to put your intentions and your thoughts in a more positive direction. Okay, all right, it's going to be an adventure. Yeah, yep, yep, you're going to learn so much. It's going to be big awakening. This isn't a spiritual awakening. This is like an educational and intellectual awakening, girl. You're about to no, you're about to learn so much. Okay, and but you are about to lose something. Okay, I don't know why I'm hearing you're about to lose some weight. Take it out of resonance. If you're like, oh my god, I'm a beanpole, I don't want to lose any more weight. No, but like you're about to lose something, it as some sort of sacrifice to working this program. Don't think too daunting about it. It's not like you're gonna lose your bank account or lose your house. It's not like that. It's just more like you're going to be sacrificing sleep, or you're going to be sacrificing maybe food, and maybe that's why losing weight is what I'm hearing. Okay, but trying to, okay, yes, I have been a lot worrying, yeah, um, and trying to lose weight, and so it's looking like that is going to be a little bit of a sacrifice. Okay, and yeah, your job. Okay, and so there's a few sacrifices right now. I'm fine. Saving and no Uber Eats. Yeah, that's my thing. Ordering food too. Yeah, gotta love it. Perfect. Awesome. All right. I'm so glad. Cool. So that's my hour. No, I'm kidding. That's my 20 minutes. But I'm still here. And you're welcome, Soraya. But yeah. What's you guys, gals, gods want to talk about? Excuse me. Um I'm still sewing. And so we can chat while I sew. Okay. And readings if you want to. It's up to you. Okay. But let's see. How are things going? I like an energy reading for sure, Denisha. Okay. And so let's see. There was something that I was gonna say. Something that has kind of been in the energy. Okay. So of course, once again, ladies and gentlemen, be aware of your Mercury retrograde energy for sure. Um, be aware of your Mercury retrograde energy. Okay. It seems a little more chill this time around. But there's lots and lots and lots of lessons to learn. Okay, things are going to become a little more clear here soon. I'm seeing for a lot of you over the next 6 weeks. Okay, that things are going to start to become a little more clear. Okay, but if you're like wondering, about like the direction of your life, or you're wondering about, what's going on in your life, the biggest advice I could offer is just to listen to your intuition and learn how to listen to your intuition. Okay, because it's taking you in the right direction. Hey, Anna, what's up? How are you doing? Happy Tuesday. I was about to say happy Sunday. Like, girl, it is not the weekend yet. But yeah, what's up, Anna? How's your day? I'm sitting here sewing. I think I was just kind of talking to the air. But yeah, I'm sitting here sewing. And okay, for sure. Um, yeah. How's everything been? Okay, so for Tanisha. Spirits always tell me I need more cards with you. They want me to get the Beyond Lemuria deck. Hang on a second. I promise I have on pants. Well, they're shorts. Doing okay. Worked out today. It felt nice, girl. I was thinking about my old workout routine, and I'm like, I need to get back into this. I know it's gonna happen here soon. I know it's gonna happen. But good. I'm so glad that you worked out today and that you felt great. All right, Tanisha. So an energy reading, I'm gonna just hop right in unless you have questions. Okay, if you have questions, just stop me, because it's 4 questions that you sent for. Okay, so just let me know, but I will jump right in to the energy. Let's see, for Tanisha, 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 Tanisha. So what does she need to know? Isha. Oh, oh, what have we got here? It's coming out. Okay. Got the Emperor and the Four of Cups as far as how you're feeling deep inside. Okay. It's looking like with the turning in that you've been doing, there are a few things that have been missed, and a few signs and synchronicities. They don't look like they're very big, but it's looking like I missed meeting this person because I've been deep in my feeling, because I've been like, uh, I'm seeing, because I've been complaining too much about my about my own feelings. It's okay, we complain sometimes. Okay. So a couple missed opportunities to connect with humans. Okay, with humans that you need to connect with, right? And with the Emperor card, there you're being encouraged to open up, because there's a friend that you need to meet. This is a person whose path you will inevitably cross. It's like pretty much every time that you go out, you are in and around the same place that that person is in. Okay. And with the Emperor card, yeah, you're being encouraged to be a little more bold, and to be a little more free and rebellious, as far as your feelings, open and expressive and Pisces. Okay. And connecting with people, and connecting with people in your own way. Okay. In your, from your own power. Okay, by way of your own power. You also got the Ace of Wands. Okay, Ace of Wands and the Judgment card. Okay, so take action in order for an awakening to happen. Hey, Ja, take action in order for an awakening to happen. Okay, let's see what else have we got here. You got the research card, the Hermit card, along with the Wheel of Fortune. So, even though you have been in Hermit mode, it's been necessary in order for you to learn, of course, learn more about yourself, but also to learn more about your surroundings, and to observe how you have been, in order to figure out the best way to interact with your surroundings, with your physical surroundings. Okay, I'm also seeing with your spiritual surroundings. Okay, take it how it resonates. All right, and with the Wheel of Fortune, these are going to be ups and downs. So whatever research you're doing, and however you're looking in with yourself, if you feel like you're going through mood swings, ups and downs, back and forth, um, find your center, okay, and walk the middle path. It kind of feels like you've been leaning to one side, you've been swaying to one side, okay, and you're trying to figure out, like, why am I swaying to one side? Like, why am I just here at the top and nothing is like happening, or like why am I here at the bottom, and like you said, energetically you've been exhausted, okay, and so you're going back and forth between these because spirit wants you right here, okay. um, just a quick sidebar, and then I'm gonna get into these beyond the myriad cards. So spirit has uh, like spirit has like kind of been pushing me to be in the middle about everything that I do, because for the longest time, guys know I always talk about vegan food and being vegan and wanting to be vegan, and oh no, I ate cheese, or oh no, I ate a turkey leg and it made me sick, and so spirit uh, has been showing me a center place, a confluence with like how to eat, and I eat mostly vegetarian, like vegan mostly, and the amount of food I've been eating has like been decreasing, and even the kind of foods that I like is like just changing. Like I told my mom this morning, I was like, she was like, I thought you were gonna go shopping. I was like, I don't even know what to get. Like I ate a Larabar this morning, a Larabar, some seaweed, and some pistachios and macadamia nuts. Like, okay, and so this this center place, this Wheel of Fortune, is showing you something like that, okay, and not just about food but about everything, all right, and you already know about the middle path, like this is not news. Right? Okay, so let's see what else have we got here. Oh yeah, we're gonna get into beyond the myriad Let's get some. Can we get spirit hands? Can we get um some spiritual information, because it feels like you've been a little stagnant, which happens, right? And it's definitely happening around this time. Those of us who are extremely spiritually inclined, who have made it our life's work, and to follow the path, we have been feeling stagnant. And I'm saying we because those of us who, again, have devoted ourselves to the spiritual path and the spiritual journey, at this point, we're coming together as one. And so it's not like, oh my gosh, my thoughts aren't my own, or I have to be just like you. It's not like that. This is more like us flowing into the oneness. And in order for that to happen, a confluence has to happen, because as humans, of course, we're all different. We have different expressions and different experiences, but we are going to have to flow from our personal experiences into the confluence of being similar to one another and being on the same vibration and wavelength to the oneness. Okay, and so we're feeling a little stagnant at this point, because we've pretty much reached the peak. Okay. Like we've pretty much reached the top of the game that we are supposed to be at this point. There's still more for us, and we're going to get into that for you, Tanisha, but there's still more for us. But we kind of have to wait for the rest of the world to play catch up, and not even the rest of the world. We have to wait for the critical mass, okay, to play catch up. And we also have to do our part and do our teaching to the people who are still learning how to raise their vibrations. Okay, and so that's one reason why things have felt so stagnant. And so let's inquire about your rise, your next rise, and your next ascension, which it feels like you're talking about, and or wanting to connect with. Okay, so, spirit for Tanisha. Tanisha spirit. What will spark her next ascension? Okay, show us what we need to know. Show us what she needs to know for her next ascension, and what spiritual knowledge she needs to know. So for Tanisha, what does Tanisha need to know spiritually? Look at that, unique gifts. Oh man, I wish the light was a little brighter. Unicorn lamp. Okay, so what is this? This is unique gifts. I don't know. Unique gifts. So I don't know this card. I am gonna have to look into the book. But first and foremost, we got some supreme mathematics. Here we got the 5-5. And so this is power refinement. There's also a change in your unique gifts, getting closer to your unique gifts, your innate gifts that come from the divine. Okay, and of course you've already been doing this, but it's looking like something's about to emerge, and this is going to be a part of your ascension, a part of your next ascension. There's another gift that's about to emerge that spirit says that is tailored to you. Ooh, I'm seeing she created this gift. And you being on the planet has assisted you in creating this gift. So that's your confluence. Kudos, angel. Because that's what all of us are trying to do. Okay? That's the goal for all of us earth angels, is to reach our confluence. Okay? And so you're about to get there. Okay? But you have created this gift. It was an idea when you were out in the ether, when you were creating your soul contracts. Like, I wonder if I can do this spiritually. And the team up there that you're collaborating with and making the soul contracts with, they're like, oh my gosh, that's like so innovative, and that's never been done before. And so like they're like, create it. Like, yes. Like, I was seeing like a board of advisors. Okay, and these are the people you're connecting with your soul contracts with. Okay, and so they're like, that is brilliant. Like, do it. And so that's going to be emerging here soon. I do want to read a little bit from the book, but we also got She of the Lotus there on the bottom of the deck. Okay, so what's going on with the Lotus? Have you been getting Lotus synchronicities? Let me know how it feels. Okay, it's got 55. You get your superpowers, right? Like literally for you. And this has something to do, Tanisha, this has something to do with your hands. Okay. And take it how it resonates, but I'm just going to tell you what I'm hearing and seeing in the vision. Okay. I'm seeing sparks shooting out of my hands. Okay. And of course that's not anything new. Like, that's something that's been thought of before, but this is happening in a very different and innovative way. Okay. And it's not just, hey, look at me. Okay. So I can't give you too many details. Like I'm begging your higher self and spirit for more details, and they're like, this she'll have to go through it, of course. Okay, but this has to do with manifesting energy, physically manifesting energy. I did have a vision of me coming out of my chrysalis. Yes, the transformation. Okay, this may have something to do with the She of the Lotus. Okay, so unique gifts, your superpowers, a sense of purpose, the meaning behind your quirks. Okay, that's going to be part of the gift. So you're transmuting, this is a part of you transmuting your physical being and transmuting your energy. Okay. You using what you have gained and who you've become in order to create this spiritual gift. This is a beautiful confluence. This is so beautiful that like I really wish that I could like see the picture in spirit is like, okay, because it's not for me, but this is the words are for you right now. Then this is all we can do right now. Explore your interests, shortcomings as unique, undiscovered skills. Okay. So let's see. Any quirks that you're feeling are shortcomings. Any quirks that you feel are your shortcomings could be the key to your superpowers. Look for the positive sides of your oddities and traits. Okay. Let's see. I know it's a deep transformation, and yes, with my hands. Okay, now I wanted to read just a little bit of She of the Lotus to see what the message is here. Let's see. Take a look at any unconscious patterns that may be running you. Are there elements of yourself you need to take out of the trash, dust off, and reabsorb? Shadows can be painful or tender to touch. Okay, very important. Sensitivity in an area can be a trigger that shows us where we might want to spring clean some of our darker, forgotten, ignored, or hidden corners. Okay, accepting our shadow is the first stage in restoring. What is this? Is this a spider? Okay. Oh, sorry. Um, let's see. Accepting our shadow is the first stage in restoring ourselves to wholeness and self love. Okay. And so the hot words for She of the Lotus is shadow work, definitely loving yourself back to wholeness. And so this is what is going to spark the ascension. Hey, Chastity. This is what's going to spark the ascension is you doing your shadow work, and you it looks like you already know how to do it, and you're actively doing it. Okay, and it feels like there's some aspect of your life, and I'm seeing the darker aspect that I was talking about in the book. There's some aspect in your life that you're kind of ignoring, that you're kind of running away from, that you're kind of like, what? I've already resolved that. I don't need to do shadow work on it. I'll just get back in the box. Okay. Open the box. I forgive you, darkness. I hate you. This is how I feel about you. I don't like it. I don't like how this has been. I don't like how this affected me. Okay. And that's how I really feel. But you know what? I forgive myself. And you know how to do, the shadow work from there. Okay. So that was for that. Okay. I just heard love. Almost like you need to know about love. That's love situation. That same older guy. That is interesting. It's been a little while since we've talked. It was probably maybe a month or two since we talked. The same guy in this vision. And I like when he popped up, like I was like, oh my goodness, like I remember him. I was like, it's still this guy, okay, this older guy. And like this is I'm seeing your energy. I love your energy. I'm seeing your energy like a little tiny bit conflicted when it comes to like connecting with this person or connecting with this person, because it's like your energy makes me so uncomfortable. Like, but not like I don't want to be around you or like you're a creeper, but like uncomfortable. Like I feel like I might be in love with you and you are not my ideal. Okay, I'm seeing like a significantly older man is what I was seeing before, right? Okay, let's see what's going on for Tanisha. In love with this person. Keep getting the Six of Swords. Okay. Um, uh, the lesson to be learning right now as far as communication and connection is to make it easier and to make it more clear, make communication more clear, make your personal communication more clear. Okay, and this this is going to help you to open up and actually talk to this person. Okay, you guys have been missing each other. Like I mean, like boats in the night. What are they passing ships? There's a phrase. Uh, what is the phrase, y'all? Like passing ships in the night, or something like that. Like y'all just keep kind of missing each other. Okay. Also got the Empress card. Uh, unconditional love for yourself is what manifests this connection. Okay. And also it manifests this connection with the Ten of Cups. Okay. Um, self-love, self-care, clearly. Okay. Also, you've got the Hierophant. The two of you have work to do together. Okay. And it's more than love. Its foundations are in love. Okay. But uh, there's work to do. All right, and I mean, there is going to be a lovey-dovey situation between the two of you, but it's not really about that. It's it's about the work. All right, significantly, this person, um, they've kind of been yearning for you. They don't know you yet. They've been yearning for the right person, but they're very patient and they're kind of just focusing on their work. Okay. What else have we got here? We got the Eight of Pentacles, and so you're being encouraged to look at love in a different way. Look at physical connect, passing ships in the night. Thank you so much, Ja. Looking at your love situation in a different way, interacting in a different way, expressing yourself in a different way. Okay, expressing the paradigm of love in a different way. Okay, and expressing the paradigm of love is part of your work. Okay, and so you're being encouraged to just got 44 on the clock. You're being encouraged to destroy, because we got the eight, of course, according to supreme mathematics. You're being encouraged to destroy your old ways of physically interacting with love and to build up. I'm seeing new neural networks of love. Okay. So what I'm seeing is YouTube videos and like like the binaural beats, and I'm sure you already know what that is and you listen to them every once in a while. Okay, but there are binaural beats and frequencies that can that can help you to perceive love in a different way, at a higher vibration. Okay, and intimate love needs to be perceived at a higher vibration. Right. Of course, there's a word, and there's just kind of more of the same. A lot of this energy that you got before. Okay, with the Emperor and the Four, but you got the Nine of Swords. Like, please, like, try not to make a big deal out of this. Try not to worry about it. Okay. Um, and you've also with the Emperor card, be more rebellious with how you are expressing your love. Tanisha, you have got to go out and like talk to a lot of people. Okay. This is how you get to connect with this person. All right. And like again, try not to think of it as love it's all me, like okay. There is a chance for that. There's the energy for that is very clear. And it's not going to be with the two of you, it's not going to be like this cat and mouse and running and chasing. When y'all come together, they're going to run, smash into you. Y'all are going to smash into each other, and it's just going to be like, oh, bet, right, yeah. So forever, yeah. like, like we're here together forever. Okay. Lovey dovey. Y'all might get married and stuff like that, but that's not what it's about. It about, spirit? Let's figure it out. let's learn what it's about. Is it the hokey pokey? Is that what it's all about? Let's see, for Tanisha, what is this work that her and this counterpart will be needing to do? Tanisha, spirit, what will we get? Tanisha know what is the work that Tanisha and her counterpart? I probably tried. I don't. Well, this is kind of. I don't really like it this way. What are Tanisha and this counterpart's work? What is the work they have to do? Life force energy. Beautiful. So, with the 3 plus 4 is 7, and that's God. Okay, also breaking it down to the 3 and the 4, that is understanding freedom, understanding the freedom of the masculine, the majority. Thank you, Spirit. The main majority of the work that the two of you are going to be doing is on healing the masculine together. Okay, you guys are going to be doing some work on healing the feminine as well, but the masculine is going to need it at first. Okay, this energy comes from the words are coming from the life force energy. Okay, and so this is where we come from, healing the masculine. And I've been kind of talking about healing the sperm as well, because it's been tainted, unfortunately. I mean, and the female's been tainted, the blood's been tainted, and that's the point of the confluence for us to come together and to heal it. Okay, but this is a lot of the work that y'all are going to be doing, and y'all are actually going to be doing really deep work on this. This looks like deep meditative work, and actually also deep work with planet Earth, with Mother Gaia Chitaya. Okay, on healing the sperm, seeing the two of you sitting in meditation, and sending a certain vibration like around the world. And of course, there's way more to this. It's not just a one and done thing, but in order to reawaken, there's I'm saying reawaken the DNA of sperm. Okay, y'all are gonna be like doing work to light up the sperm and to heal it. Okay, man. All right, luminescence. Didn't I just say that? To light up. Okay. But yeah, and so understanding the freedom of God, and a part of God, and a part of the whole creation process is the sperm. Okay. So understanding how to free the life force energy. Luminescence once again. Okay. Uh, brightness and creating brightness. All right. Co-communication and co-creation. The two of you, and we've got Elohim energy here. You've got these three beings, Mother Maiden, Crone, Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. The Elohim. And so manifestio here on the bottom of the deck. So communication and co-creation, the two of you communicating with each other, and I'm seeing you communicating as one. I'm seeing you're walking, you're together walking through the streets and walking through the marketplace in the town, and communicating with people. It's almost like witnessing, but it's not like so religiousy. Okay, and it's not like, do you know our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ? It's not like that. It's just more like, like, oh, hey, how are you doing today? Me and my counterpart, we have a message for you. Okay, and so the two of you are creating, spirit says, recreating the world around you, and you're doing it with other people, because there's other entities and spirits that are doing this around the world, recreating the world around you, in order to become a better place. and you're recreating the world by way of speaking to people and giving them their messages. Okay, and this is something completely random, and this is a project that is who you're going to have to work on, like by yourselves, like randomly, sporadically. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't look like this is something that's really super consistent. All right, but the two of you get together are going to be a very strong hold, okay, in order to manifest this new world. And I mean, continue to manifest the new world, because you guys have already been doing your own personal work to do that, and many around the world have been. Okay, let's see, we got one more. Let's see, what else will you have Tanisha know? Okay, what else will you have her know? How can she not feel so stagnant? I'm hearing to get up and move around and walk the streets. Okay, keep walking the streets. Okay, got the Four of Swords. Look for details, and look for details in everything. And I'm seeing take your walks one block at a time, okay, or one road at a time. All right, because it's looking like there are some details, and I'm seeing you walking down the street looking in shop windows. And like usually this is, if you go for a walk, it's just like, all right, I'm just walking. Oh, look at the sights there. There's a cute building, and oh, is that a museum? Like, oh, look at the little pigeons. Okay. But these walks that you're gonna be taking here soon, spirit, over the next 4 weeks, or next 3 to 4 weeks, the walks that you're gonna be taking here soon, it is detrimental to be paying attention to the little tiny details. You're going to find yourself staring in a shop window for a few hours. And you may even enter this shop and spend a little time in there. Okay, or looking in the bakery for a few hours or for a while. Okay. And so yeah, and this is, they're saying don't postpone on taking one. When you feel like you need to, go ahead and do it. You might want to schedule something, either take a walk every morning or every night, but there are going to be random times also where you feel like you need to go and do this detail searching. Okay, you also got the Ace of Pentacles along with the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so your venturing out is going to help you to find a new money making opportunity. Okay, it's going to help to grow you. It's going to help to rebirth your thinking, to change the way that you have been thinking about how you connect to money. And also, it's going to change the way that you've been thinking about how you connect to your spiritual situation, and change the way that you've been thinking about how you connect to your environment and to humanity as a whole. Okay, these walks are super important. There it is. Okay, um, uh, high priest, you already know. Okay, intuition, and she's guiding you. Okay, what else we got here? Six of Cups. This is the walks are also going to help to yeah, bring dreams to fruition. But I'm seeing take action on the emotions that you have already achieved. Okay, so it's looking like spirits kind of trying to push you. I'm seeing there's like this line, and you're like kind of meandering behind this line, and spirit's like, come on, go, and you're like, okay, like you're dipping your like you're dipping your toe over this line, when spirit is saying go over the line. Like spirit is trying to push you towards doing these things and expressing all of this emotion, okay, in a very productive way. Once again, to be centered. All right, and so with the Wheel of Fortune as the underlying energy, there's clearly going to be ups and downs when it comes to emotional achievement. There's going to be ups and downs when it comes to manifesting the dreams. Okay, but it all comes back to center. It all comes back to walking the middle path, neither here nor there. Okay, and I'm also seeing astral travel once again. I know that you already do astral travel, but looking at astral travel in a different way, from a higher perspective on the planet. Tanisha, you have not lost that ability. You're still astral traveling, and it may feel like you're not, but you are. Even if you're sitting like, oh, this is public transit or sitting like out in public in a place, okay, I feel like this message has come through for you before. Okay, and I'm seeing like your eyes kind of glazing over and you like daydreaming and then being snapped out of it. That's you astral traveling, hands down. That's it. Okay, so and that's not just daydreaming. Remember how in the beginning when you first started astral traveling, it felt like it was like sensation and it was like, oh my gosh. Okay, just because that sensation has gone away, it hasn't really gone away, but just because it's different now doesn't mean that you're doing any less work. The reason it's different is because your spirit, your higher self, is far more grounded into your body. Okay. And so it's not going to be as etheric because all of that ether, all of that etheric energy, all of that etheric energy needs to be on the planet and it needs to be running wild on the planet. Okay. And so that's what it's doing. Okay. And I had to search. I didn't just pull this out. I was looking through it, but the Hierophant card, bridging the gap, bridging the gap between heaven and earth, okay? And creating a connection between heaven and earth. And that's what you're doing. That's a part of your work. There's plenty of us who are here doing it. It's a part of my work. Okay. And uh all of your spiritual energy, it's it already is being grounded on the planet, but that's where you're going to be guided. You're going to be guided to ground into the planet. Okay, be prepared to do even more work with Chataya. Okay, I'm seeing you in some very rich soil, and so this is serious, saying this is something you're going to need to research. You're going to need to look this up. Okay. I'm specifically seeing Ireland. Take it how it resonates, but I'm seeing some rich, dark soil. Okay, like almost pretty much untainted soil, and you're going to be sticking your hands in, and you're going to be digging some kind of hole. I'm seeing like a trowel, possibly a shovel, but definitely a trowel. Okay, you sticking your hands in the dirt and connecting in that way. Okay, and this is on more than one occasion. Okay, and there are going to be more messages. I'm seeing return them back to me, and so you're going to be burying some grids. You know, you've already been doing the grid work, and you already know about the grid work that you need to do as far as building grids. Excuse me, but there are going to be specific places where you need to be putting the crystals back inside of her. Okay, and we've been talking about the ley lines and you and the grid that you need to be built and then expanded. It needs to start from where you're at in your flat and then to expand throughout the city, and then you're going to be putting crystals in specific parts of the city, and then you're going to be venturing outside of Portugal, and it's going to happen in a by way of the golden mean, and you're not even going to know. So if you want to do research on the golden mean, go ahead, but it's not really about that. It's about you following it. But you're going to need to track your path of where you're burying and setting these crystals, because you're going to be surprised eventually. I mean, because this is a long project, but you're going to start to see, especially if you use a map to map where you have put all of these crystals. You're gonna be surprised to see that it naturally just falls into the golden mean, the your boy. What is it called? Not Pythagoras. Oh my gosh, you guys. What is it called? Oh my goodness. Um, hey Google, what is the golden mean based on? I'm seeing it in my head. Here are some results. I said golden mean, not no golden moon. Oh, yeah, golden mean. See, here's Mercury retrograde for you. I cannot believe I'm not remembering this. It's a name. It's not Pythagoras. For me, the ratio of divine proportion. Well, what is it called? Like when it's you add. It's like you start with one, and then you add one plus one, and then it's two, and then two plus one plus two is three, and then two plus three is five, and then three plus five is eight. What is that called? Golden ratio. There's another word for it. Okay, here's. I'm sorry it's taking so long. I know there's a lot of you who are like looking for your readings. Okay. Hey Google, who discovered the golden mean?
According to Life Science,
Euclid.
this was first described by the Greek mathematician Euclid, though he called it the division in extreme and mean ratio, according to mathematician George Markowski of the University of Maine.
Okay. Golden ratio. We'll just go with that for now. Okay, but you're gonna see that it naturally falls into the golden ratio, the how you've been traveling eventually around the world. Okay. Um we just like packed in a whole bunch. But that's what we have to do, right? All right. There it is. Let me know how it feels. Um, so let's see. Hang on, there's y'all are saying stuff. Chastity, Mr. Calming my son overthinking this entire thing with the Aries. Yeah, don't overthink. Okay, let's see. So greetings. Okay, before I started working out, I saw Peter Cruz were taking his son to his first day of school, and I got my feels, and I also saw that he posted a pic of Jackie as well, picking him up from school. Yeah, in my feels. Maybe he's seeing his son though. Exactly. That's the important part, right? Energetically, Tanisha's been exhausted. Let's see, but Anna got, but got me to thinking, why now that we're not together, you wanted to do better. Just got thinking to put myself down. But as I start to work out, got my zone. I was being thankful for what I have and how strong I am, holding it all together. Yes, exactly. Okay, and he's becoming better because he's finding himself. Okay, good for you, Anna. Okay, so general for twin for Ja. Let's see for Ja. What we have Ja know. Spirit about his twin, Ja Tony, baby. What will we have Ja Tony, you know? About his twin, what's going on with her? Is she okay? How's she doing? How's she living? How's she raising her vibration? Okay, for Ja Tony and his twin. Let's see. Aww. She's feeling pretty disconnected from herself physically. Oh, poor baby. And she's feeling kind of disconnected from her environment. And she's like, is any of this even real? Like, and she's been asking questions. Excuse me, sorry about my boobage. She's been asking questions. Okay, because she just doesn't know, and like she's kind of confused. Okay, and her asking these questions and inquiring, it's getting her somewhere. It's getting her what she wants. Okay, it's getting her wishes fulfilled. It's getting her to a place where she can collaborate with you. Okay, and spirit wants to leave the Nine of Cups out because that's the main theme here, says spirit. Okay, comparison, the Five of Swords. All right, so she's been comparing her past to her present and been comparing her spiritual journey, unfortunately, to other people's spiritual journeys. Okay, remind her that the spiritual journey varies from person to person, experience to experience. Here in your dream time. Okay. Let's see. What else do we have? No. Okay. Seven of Swords. She's like she's been going like back and forth once again. Like, is this BS? Like, that. Oh, she's kind of had a bad experience with a person. It looks like either she got a reading from somebody, or she has been like looking at, TikTok messages and stuff like that. And like she got one perspective, and that perspective was like, okay, you know what, that makes sense. That goes along with what I'm doing here. And then she got another perspective from somebody who kind of doesn't know what they're talking about or doing. That's the trouble with TikTok. But and she was like, I mean, it kind of makes sense. So is that all BS? So wait a minute. Like, which one is right though? Okay, so she's, discernment. And I know you've been kind of pushing discernment on her as well. Okay, and so she's a little confused. She's trying to come back to a harmonious place. She's trying to come back to her peace about it, about the spiritual journey. But there's this part of her that's just like, there's a reckoning coming if I don't get the answers, if I don't get the truth. Okay, she is doing her best to just have fun, doing her best to have fun, and to keep pulling in her haul, and to pull in her work. All right, she feels like she has no help, even though she does have help. She's got help on the spiritual realms, of course, but she's got physical help as well. So encourage her to get physical help from the male figures in her life, and the male father figures in her life. Okay, there's a father, uncle, grandfather. Okay, but not necessarily from male friends or exes, of course. Okay, uh, because her getting in touch with that masculine energy is going to help her to see where she needs help, and where she needs to balance herself out. Okay, where she needs to improve her vibration in order to be on the same wavelength as you. Okay, because in order to be on the same wavelength as your twin, you have to be in touch with your masculine and your feminine energy. Okay, even if you don't really know it. All right, so she needs to be looking to the male figures in her life, specifically a father figure, to I'm saying to reconnect with. Okay, and to learn something from, to gain some masculine knowledge from. Okay, and her healing those broken places with her father figures and the men in her life is just going to make a reunion that much easier. All right, let me know how it feels. Let's see here. Hi. Okay. So okay. And let's see who else we have. Jennifer's twin. Deep transformation with her head. Chastity. There are times when I wake up, my body feels super light, like it's floating, or I'm still out of my body. Yeah, astral travel. Um. Okay. This retrograde, I'm trying to remain calm, especially with it being in my sign. Uh, am I overthinking this entire thing with the Aries? Okay, Spirit, for love chastity, for love chastity, for love chastity, for love chastity, love chastity. Let's see, is she overthinking this entire thing with the Aries spirit? Will we ever know? Let's see. Is she overthinking this entire thing? Okay. Kind of a little bit like you're about to figure it out. Spirit says you're about to get an answer by way of a tower moment. Okay. And it's gonna turn out fine. All right. So your negative thoughts are the overthinking. Okay. All right. What else will you have? Will you have a love chastity? No. Yeah. And so you got the Nine of Wands, the exhaustion card. All right. Of course it's tiring. thinking about this situation, right? And so make sure that you're taking the high road and being honest with your emotions. That's how it stops being tiring, when you're honest with your emotions. When you are honest with yourself about your emotions, and also when you just go ahead and express it. All right. And I'm saying like, oh, I feel dumb. Mm-mm. Oh, I'm seeing you're not allowed to feel dumb. Okay. Especially when you're in the right, and when you know that things are progressing. Look at that. Progressing. What is this? Progressing. Look, you got two kings. Okay, so the energy with the king is progressing. You are overthinking when it comes to those negative thoughts. Okay, when it comes to your positive thoughts, that's not overthinking. That is what is manifesting. That is what is in the energy between the two of you. Especially if you're like, oh, lovey dovey. Oh no, man, that can't be. Okay. No, the lovey dovey part was correct. Okay. Because when you go into no, that can't be, and what if negativity, negativity, negativity? Okay. Don't spin yourself around in a circle, in a loop. Allow yourself to be loved. Love chastity. Okay. Let me know how the um beautiful gifts, Tanisha. Yes. Um, let's see. I've been doing more shadow work, releasing anger. Yes, I was triggered in the area I live in. Reminds me of being back in the States. Have to remind myself I'm safe. Okay, okay, that was that box light. I hate you, but I forgive you. Okay. I haven't met anyone yet. Welcome past passengers in the night. Um, yeah, if you're wanting, I don't know if Jacob Brown is still in the room, but if you're wanting a reading, I go through PayPal and Cash App. All my information is down below in the description box. I love Vinyl VC too. Let's see. I want to see. I've got Anna's got a reading. Anna's got a question, some questions. I think my emotions are all over the place. I just hope we make it and I don't F it up. That's not even. I know it sounds silly. It does. But not like silly, like making fun of you, but like silly, like, girl, stop. Come on. You're better than that. Hang in there, my love. I'm on the way to your heart. Oh, sister, thank you for your welcome, Ja. I see him in 2 weeks. Let me just chill. And then Mercury retrograde will be over in 2 weeks, girl. I mean, we'll still have the post shadow, but it'll probably be good for you, the two of you, to come back together during post shadow. So if there's anything you need to resolve, you can go ahead and just resolve it and move forward from it. Okay. Don't feel dumb. Okay. Don't feel dumb. Just love yourself and love him, and trust your heart. I know it sounds so like cheesy and campy, but like really, like trust your heart and trust the love. Okay, you got this. All right, let's see. For Anna's questions. I feel like it's running up here. You were seeing, you were saying stuff. They were holding it all together. Okay, and then that was Ja. Holding it all together. Where's the next one? Is Christopher wanting to be in a relationship with Jackie? If so, does she want to be with him? Okay, so this is a possible two-parter. Okay. Let's see. Let's start with, is Christopher wanting to be in a relationship with Jackie? All right. For Anna, is Christopher wanting to be in a relationship with Jackie? And what we have now, does Christopher want to be in, let's rephrase that a little bit. Does Christopher want to be in a serious, intimate, romantic relationship with Jackie? Because what I'm feeling is, and then y'all, my second gifts have kind of been like, but what I'm feeling is that he's interested in being in a co-parenting relationship with Jackie. Oh, Spirit said shh to me. Can I talk yet? Okay, like okay, so that's kind of the energy there, but let's see what the cards say. Okay, is Christopher wanting to be in a serious romantic and intimate relationship with Jackie, Spirit? For Anna, is Christopher wanting to be moment to moment? He's taking this moment to moment so that things can rise again, so that awakenings can happen, so that that which has been like dead and stagnant can rise again. And so what's been dead and stagnant is his relationship with his son. Okay, and so that's why he wants to have that relationship with her. And this is the kind of relationship we have, is that we have a child together. All right. What's up? Are you picking him up? Okay, bet. He needs cupcakes for school. All right, cool. He's staying with you, or with? Okay, all right, okay, cool. That's it. And he needs that relationship with his son to rise again. Okay, to rise from the dead, and he needs her to trust him, and not like trust him because I love you, but he needs her to trust him with his son, because there's a part of her that's like, I don't know, like with all the stuff that you've been through here recently, like why should I trust you with him? Okay, and so he's just trying to build her trust again so that he can be with his son, Anna. Okay, he's trying to create the situation the way he wants to, the way that so that he can have a strong relationship with his son, and he has everything that he needs to create it. Okay, and he's working on it. Okay, so we're not going to do the second part of that question. All right. So you still got three. um I honestly got upset and was fighting with him telepathically. He kept telling me he don't want nothing to do with her. And but maybe I just think that because he has told me before that what he had with her is over and don't want to be with her anymore. Exactly. Stay there. Okay. Um think I have to rewatch. It was a lot. It was. I was like talking for like almost 20, 30 minutes. It's all good. It's you, Angel, Tanisha. Um, let's see. Okay, what's coming for so crazy? Yeah. What's coming for Anna and Christopher this week, Spirit? Keep you updated for sure. Love Chastity. Can't wait to hear what goes on between the two of you, or what how everything goes. Um, how I was all like really tuning in. Oh, tuning into to um the telepathic conversation that you and Christopher were having. Yeah, and like when you mentioned it, when I read it there, I kind of picked up on it. I kind of felt it like, oh wow, like y'all were like low key arguing. But like just having that heated conversation. Let's see what's coming for Anna and Christopher this week. What's coming for Anna and Christopher this week? A little anxiety, a little worry. It's looking like there's something that happens. Why? Why? And this why is coming from you. Oh my God, why? Why? Oh no, God, did he get in trouble again? Okay, something a little stressful is gonna happen between the two of you this week. If this doesn't look like trouble, like him going to jail, but it looks like trouble, like he's feeling down and he's feeling stressed and he's feeling like burnt out and he's feeling like people keep trying to bring him down. Okay, and this comes through telepathically for you first, Anna, and then you start to see it. I'm specifically seeing on social media. Okay, and then there is going to be some contact that happens between the two of you this week. Okay, so there's some contact coming this week. I'm seeing some text messages coming this week. Okay, that's gonna have you kind of like at a loss for words, like stuck. Like, and I'm seeing like, listen, like I don't know if my probation, like like, and isn't his probation over? Like, but I'm seeing like I don't know if this, I don't know if I'm gonna have it on back, like, and I'm trying to work this out. Like, this is kind of some bad news, like, but I guess I'm just trying to figure it out. All right. Okay. And for you, it seems like you get a little in your feelings about it, like, oh no, oh my God. Like I'm seeing you like praying like Hail Mary full of grace. Okay, praying for him. And I know you always do, but like after hearing what you're about to hear from him, okay, it seems like this is really intense. I'm seeing a fight happening, not between the two of you, but it looks like he has gotten into a fight, or he's, please God speed, please, or God, please don't let the man get into a fight. Knock on some wood, okay. But it looks like there's some kind of fighting energy that happens, some kind of really intense energy, some passionate, outspoken. I was yelling at this dude in a bar. Okay. It looks like he's on like these like four different paths is what I'm seeing. Okay. We also got the four pentacles here. I'm seeing like four different ways that he could go from here. Right. And so he it could be a bar fight. It could be something to do with the law, with the court. I'm seeing this could be a fight that he has on social media. I'm seeing that this could be an argument that he has at work or out in public, where it's just like, hey, homie, you don't even know me. Like, what is your problem? Okay. And then it just gets like real passionate and heated. Okay. Now, the Four of Pentacles came out to remind you to not hold on to one of these, because there's a possibility at this point, you know how the energy always changes on that. This is the point where, at this point, there's like a few paths, but this is the point where the path like starts to get chosen, okay, by him. Right. And so there's many different ways that this could go, but just be prepared for some, yo, I got into this argument with this dude and I punched him in the face and he was bleeding. And so then he called the cops on me, but it's really not my fault because he stole my phone. Like, and he had my phone. Okay. Few things. But this challenge, it it has to come up in this way, in these like four or five different paths, because he needs to be learning. He has to learn from one of these situations, and he has to learn to be more calm and to be more centered and to channel in his higher self instead of being such a hothead. Okay, let me know how it feels. Let's see, do I have some water down here? I don't have any water down here. Gotta get up. Oh, sorry about the boobage. All right. Um, let's see. Low key arguing. Um, how do you feel? Excuse me. How do you feel about the message about me asking him if we can do dinner together this week? That I have 3 days off. Okay. How did Christopher feel about the message about uh asking him to dinner? How did Christopher feel about on his message about dinner this week? How did Christopher feel about the on his message about dinner this week? All right. I think I might be able to make it happen. Okay, with the magician card. Okay, and the magician has everything that they need in order to create something. I think I might be able to make that happen. I'm not sure yet. I don't know if I should. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. Nine of Cups, girl. All right. But we got the Seven of Swords under here, and so that's deceptive energy, and so it's looking like that's coming from his world. Okay, there's a possibility of somebody trying to hold him back or keep him locked down, and this is coming in the form of Miss Jackie here. Okay, but like that would be actually pretty awesome to like just be there with her, like connect with her, and like I don't know. I'm here, I mean, to be at home again. And then he goes, oh, yeah, well, that's not my home. Okay, he's just having an argument with himself. Anyway, um, he felt good about it. All right, let's see what else is he feeling about this message about dinner, spirit. What else is he feeling about this message about dinner for Anna? It'll be nice to like talk again. I mean, she been texting me. It will help us to get over some of the past, and we'll be able to get through some of those old emotions and work through those. And remember, that's subconsciously, that's coming straight from his higher self. That's not coming from his conscious mind, not yet. But it's like almost like once you guys do get there, if you guys are able to, then these emotions are going to start to come out. Okay, so he's heavily thinking about it. Okay, don't be surprised either way. Don't be surprised if he goes to dinner. Don't be surprised if he doesn't. Okay, because he wants to. He's just like, I just want to make sure that I'm staying on my square. Okay. Um, let's see, right? He needs to learn how to respond and react when he needs to react and when not to, right? He's about to get some lessons, girl. So because when it's necessary to talk or do what he needs to, uh, or do what needs to be done, he don't do nothing unless he wants to, right? That's what I've noticed about him. He's like, he's not gonna be pushed to do anything. It's like it has to be my decision, okay? Because yeah, that's part of what jail did to him. I mean, even before that, right? Um, let's see. He's probably living with her. Like, why would she care, right? Right. He loves to take control. Yeah. Oof. I'm hearing that's why jail sucked for him because it was just like no control. It's like, you know what? I'm gonna have the kind of control that I want to have. All right. Yep. I'm gonna have these playing cards, even though we're not supposed to have playing cards. I'm gonna have these playing cards. Yeah. You've got one more question, Anna. Let me know. One more question, Anna. I said, let me know. One more question, Anna. And let me know. Oh, let me know. Oh, man. I do smell for sure. Love you too. All right, y'all. I'm out of here. And you're so very welcome. I wanted to ask, yeah. What did you want? You said that about yesterday. You do you want to? Do you want to ask a question about yesterday, but you want to ask it tomorrow about if he hears me telepathically? I remember you asking that question. Yeah. What are you wondering about? Did you want to pull cards on it, or are you just kind of inquiring about something I said? Because I remember that like and it was basically like he hears you, but he just doesn't know that he's hearing you. He doesn't know that it's you. It was yesterday. Yeah, yeah, I remember. Yeah. What that was it like he's hearing you and he's hearing other stuff telepathically. He's not sure like what like he hasn't been able to discern whether it's you or mental health problems. Okay. Yeah, let me know. It was yesterday, just to clarify. Okay. Oh, you were asking if that was yesterday? Yeah, I think so. Seriously, but how would I know that he wants to collaborate when we telepathically talk, you'll feel it. I remember that you'll kind of feel it. I know the message was kind of like, but yeah, you'll feel it when he doesn't respond physically. When someone wants to collaborate, spiritually, you'll feel it, and telepathically, you'll feel it. When I text him, yeah, you will feel it. It will be a pure sense. Okay, yeah, because that's the beautiful thing about telepathic communication with a loved one. You can talk all you want. You guys don't even need to text. But you're mostly talking to his higher self when you're talking telepathically. But yeah, and he'll respond eventually. Okay. All right, y'all. I'm out of here. I'll put you on the list. Anna, you got a question left? Same times level of creation. Keep creating for the highest good of all of humanity. This work for humanity will work for you. I love you so very much. Thank you for your continued love and support. I will be back tomorrow. If not, you'll see me some other time. Yeah, love you too. Good night. Um, have a beautiful moment, and I will talk to y'all soon. Okay, bye.